Configure this again. There we go. Alright. Alright. Oh. Just cleaning these stuff so I have some nice little areas to put paint. So I think I don't know if I should repaint over that. Maybe I should probably paint those eye holes all the way through instead of it being like missing like that. I do kind of like the way this blue's turned out, but there's so much detail on this model. I don't know how to paint him in a sense. I don't know what to paint. I guess I can paint them all, but it's kind of hard to see when they're white. He's flat white. Let's see. Alright, let's try something on. I guess this guy will work fine, maybe. We'll have yellow. I do have yellow. I didn't grab pink though. Whoops. Orchid. Heavy brown. What's our lids? Get off. There we go. So I'm painting this model because I'm going to try to use him as an example of or what to paint my O12 models. Oh, silence. Bop, 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 bop. Of silence. He's painting his butt right now. What else do I want to paint on him? Oops, I guess I don't need to paint that knee pad. I actually shouldn't have painted it. I could have painted a different color. If you don't hurt me. Okay. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Oh man, getting behind that shield to paint that arm is going to be difficult. think what I might have to do is paint the shield first, and then I can paint the arm. That way... This shield's gonna be messy anyway. That looks pretty cool so far, I think. Looking pretty nice. Let's grab another model and paint him too. This guy. Whew, he is very ugly looking. The spray paint did him no justice. Oops. Should have painted his knee pads. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Hard to see the details in this model. I think that, again, the spray paint I think just really ruined it. Or the print didn't come out as clear as I'd hope it would, maybe. Bum 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 bum. Ba da 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 da. And this, well, this way I'm using this model as a test, because this model did not come out clear. Alright, yeah, don't know about that. Time for this guy too. This one came out looking a little bit better for sure. I think I am decided on this blue. This blue look good. Although I gotta make sure that the spray paint is on there properly, because this blue is somewhat transparent, so it can show the color underneath. But luckily the models that I printed for my army is clear undercoat, a clear resin should I say, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oops. Trying to think, how does this armor look? I guess I need to look at the actual 3D printed model to see what it looks like. So I don't know what the paint and reference. So I'm not just guessing too much. What's up, Randall? Can't tell what that part is. I don't know if that's armor or clothing. I think I'm going to be painting, just getting home from work. Saw this on Micromanagement, figured I'd check it out. Well, thanks for checking it out. I try to stream hold on, let me turn down my music real quick. I try to stream roughly the same time every day, at least an hour every day. So from 4 a.m., starting about 4 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and trying to stream for an hour. The purpose of that is for me to paint my models so I can have a fully painted army in 40K. But also, I do play other games too, like this model is for kind of Infinity, you could say. It's a 3D printed model, because our store doesn't really carry Infinity models, so I have to do with printing them. And I'm trying to figure out a color scheme. I'm not exactly sure what to go with them yet. So I'm trying out this blue, and it's looking pretty nice. So here's an example of my also 3D printed Victrix guard. Yeah, no, hold on, let me grab the better one then. So yeah, it's not that good either. Some guys are sub to end modeling railroad circles, do tabletop. Yeah, I mean, I actually yeah, I have a few games on this channel, and it's mostly whenever 10th edition first came out. But a lot of people don't really seem to like 10th edition, at least whenever it first came out. Yeah, the model looks really cool. I Hold on, let me clean my brush real quick and I'll pop it up again. Oh. So yeah, I mean, it's besides my terrible painting job on the Courage and Honor part, it did come out looking pretty good. So this is my Victrix guard for Calgar, because I bought the original Calgar, the one that skipped leg day. He's in Terminator armor, and he didn't have a Victrix guard with him, so I bought these models and printed them out, and they look really, really cool. Oh, no, look. Hey, look. If you figure out what my paint technique is, it's really easy and stupid. Don't sell yourself short. I figured out a little nice little trick. Let me see. I don't know if you can really see. Can't really see it too much on this guy, but maybe his backpack, yeah. So you can really see the kind of the outline. Is that what you're looking at? Like the edge highlighting? Like the little whites in the edges of the stuff? Yeah, I figured it out. You can too. So, yeah, so you can really see like the edge highlighting on this model. Like all those, I don't know, if you understand the edge highlighting, you can see like those little white little lines and stuff. It's a little technique that I figured out. It's called slap chop. And if you look at that, it's kind of what I do. And well, it's kind of what I do. And slap chop, I think they use contrast paint. So you spray paint your models white, and then you just contrast paint all over it. And it's very easy. Then after that, you just kind of this was before I figured out my technique a bit, but yeah, then after you contrast paint it, then you kind of just go back over the details and stuff. I still need to repaint his gold a little bit, and I haven't finished this nut covers. So again, my paint technique though is I grab a big old bottle because I'm painting a whole bunch of ultramarines, so grab some big old bottle of blue, and then I dilute it with distilled water and Flow-Aid, a little kind of mixture, and it makes the paint kind of runny a little bit. You have to find the right mixture, and then I just kind of coat the model with paint, and then you kind of get like kind of like that with the paint. Doesn't look too good on like big flat surfaces, but looks great on smaller detailed models. But I still like the way it turns out on a Dreadnought. So it's kind of like worn armor, like the paint's kind of like wearing away, I guess you could say. But for Tau, I say it's like a shimmering armor, like it's like shimmering from light to dark colors. But yeah, I haven't really finished painting this guy. I just got the blue on him because that's what I did. I just made a lot of blue, started painting everything blue. Then after that, I go to the next color. Oops. So kind of like I painted that guy. I don't know if you know what he is. And I was testing his cape. Looks terrible. But again, this is a test model. I was trying to see if I can get some gradation of the red, but it didn't quite work out so well. So I play Infinity, and I'm going to be hopefully painting these guys up pretty soon, which they look really, really cool. Big ol' heavy infantry or tags. I don't know if you play that game. William, a new Fenris Railroad will love this kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm trying to... Okay, I think what's the next paint do I use after the blue? I think it's probably maybe black and red, or black and yellow, maybe. So let's get some black. little bit of a drop. Maybe it's 3. Boop. Okay. I don't think I can really dilute that too much. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe I'll thin it just right. So, I mean, again, if you want easier ways to paint, I would suggest Slap Chop. I never played these types of games myself. The guys I mentioned earlier paint the figures very similar to these. Ah, I gotcha. Did you, do you happen to, I guess, interested in playing like 40K or anything like that? Or how in the world were you suggested this channel? I mean, I guess YouTube does randomly suggest certain things, you know. I've ran into that too. Black. On this model. Let's see. Trying to figure out how to paint this model. Again, this is a new kind of game I'm playing, Infinity, and I'm trying to figure out my paint scheme that I want to paint this guy's. Not exactly sure yet. So this is a great test model to see how the color combinations turns out. I would say probably from following guys like French Railroad, Sprue and Glue. Oh, actually, yeah, I have not heard of Fenris Railroad. Sprue and Glue, yes. Dragon Lover 68, I think so as well with them. They streamed it together, actually. So I'm guessing you're maybe from England, I'm guessing? Because I think those guys are from England for the most part. And I watched their stream one time, actually. Yeah. So yeah, they kind of come in and watch my stream too sometimes to support me. And I kind of feel bad. Like, they stream whenever I'm asleep though, so I can't, you know, really watch them. I will say I do like some of the stuff that they do. There's a few of them does the thing that I want to do. I want to start trying anyway, at least just for a few of them, which is the little beads, and they put it in an order to kind of make the picture. Oh, you're in the US? Oh, okay. That's weird. I would never expect another US person over here. But anyway, the little bead stuff, I remember watching another YouTuber do that, and he did it with like Mario or something like that, which I think is really cool because I don't have any pictures. So like I figured I'd do that just to have a few picture frames up, I guess. So what you doing up this late or early? I guess it all depends. It's 5:13 in the morning over here. I'm what you call it? I go to sleep really late because of my work. I get off at about midnight to 1 a.m. and kind of force myself to do this, so to be consistent at least. Let's see, I wonder how this will turn out. I gotcha. So what you doing up this early in the morning? Wake up, or got off work? Oh wait, you did say you just got off. I'm just getting home from work. Wow. I would ask what you do for work, but nah, I don't want to. That's okay. I get off late too, and I go to sleep late too. Sorry, I have terrible memory. Let me get that. Actually, one of my, speaking about Arkansas. Oh, okay. Huh. One of my jobs was going to open up over there. I was going to move over there with the job, but it fell through. Man, sure, sleep schedule kind of screwed up like mine too. I mean, I don't get off as late as you do though. Yeah, my work schedule's all, yeah. I mean, I have a consistent work schedule, but it's just that, it's not normal people hours, I guess you could say. So, but I'm glad that, I thought due to me working like my Friday to Monday job, that I wouldn't be able to play 40K because of that job, so I kind of gave up on it. And but luckily enough, not a lot of people bought my used stuff, and I was able to find a group of people that played the game. So, oops, let me paint this up here. So I was able to find a group of people to play during the middle of the week. It was great. And pretty active too. But I do need to take a PTO for the weekends because that's when tournaments happen though. The helmet, what should I do with it? I'm trying to think of the other people that come in here. There's a few of them. But again, I guess you did meet all of them actually. Especially if you go watch your stream. I don't know if they stream every day. I think they do. They kind of do that collective stream. Okay, alright. Move on to the next model. I'm trying to... I mean, it's looking okay. I don't know if the dark blue and the black goes well together or not. But there's still more paint to do, so I'm going to reserve my thoughts on it until that time. I don't know if I should change up some of what I'm painting black to a different color or not, but I'm gonna. One of them actually suggested. I know they said blue and yellow, and I didn't realize this at the time, but they were. I think they were thinking of like the British police, because I told them that the faction I play are like space cops. Yesterday they had everything jacked up, ended up doing 2 short trips and 12-hour shift. Then did this trainer just got home from. Oh, jeez. Short trips? What do you mean by short trips? Do you actually like travel to a different state or something? Because, you know, trips can mean anything. What was that color? Definitely need to print out more models. I need to get onto that because a tournament. Oh no, we basically run the subdivision which runs from Missouri to Memphis, Tennessee. Usually the short trip to places close to. Oh, okay. You ever? I guess hop. Do you ever do the long ones? I guess. I mean, just to go see those other states, you know, it's like a free trip. But then again, it'll be on. It's a business trip. That'd be pretty cool. Is it? Is it like passenger or a mixture of like passenger and crate? I think I had someone that usually 30 minutes to an hour each way. Woo! I've never rode on a train before. But again, I guess like, what kind of train is it? Like, is it like a cargo train or like a passenger train? No passenger, just freight. Okay. And I guess you sit in the front with the conductor and everything. Mm-mm-mm. Not alone. Wow, this black and blue's not looking all that great. Actually, I'm a van driver. I just transferred. Ooh, man. I mean, well, maybe not too bad, I suppose. I just, whenever you said van driver, it just reminded me of me moving and having drive 12 hours. Whew. It's kind of fun, but at the same time, rough. A little rough. Hmm. I guess it's pretty interesting that you drive them home. Hmm. Oops, painting way off screen there. Man, trying to get these guys with the shields are going to be rough to paint. To find the right technique of what to prioritize painting on. I have a feeling the shield's going to be priority first because it's just one big blob. This model's one solid piece, so it's kind of, I can't exactly keep them separate before painting, so I'm just going to have to do my best on that. I don't want to do this. Well, that's just metropolitan areas, really. I went to Atlanta at one point, and because I wanted to go see, what do you call it? Damn, what's that Swedish place? Anyways, it's I can't remember what it's called. I believe it's it's a Swedish place because they sell the Swedish meatballs there. And I wanted to take my mom over there because she'd never been. And Atlanta was I think was roughly the closest one. And so I drove over there, and it was during the morning hours. So the 12-hour trip, and woo-wee, crazy drivers, man. But let's not. I think it's mostly just, metropolitan areas, man. Excuse me. But I've never been to Memphis, Tennessee. Do you ever eat anything over there? Or I think there was like a famous hot chicken restaurant over there. Gotta try out the local foods. There was some blue somewhere I thought I was missing. Alright, last model for black, and then we move on to a different color. Although I don't think this model was printed all that well. Speaking about barbecue, there was actually I watch a lot of, I guess on YouTube I watch some competitive eaters do like competitive challenges and stuff, and I have a group of people that I hang out with at the gaming shop, and we decided to create steak night. So on Thursdays usually we go eat at like Texas barbecue and stuff, Texas Roadhouse, of course. Send me there when it's really late at night or really early. Woo. Well, I'm sure there are other restaurants, that could be open during those times to try out. Unless it's all just fast food, I suppose. But anyways, I watched this one video where this guy, it's in Texas, and it's like a big platter, and it looks reasonably cheap. And I kind of want to take us there, because we drove all the way to New Orleans one time to eat at a place called Fogo de Chao. And it's all you can eat meat, basically. And it's a Brazilian, I believe, style restaurant. And there's different kinds of like restaurants like that. Fogo de Chao is just one of them. And it's pretty neat. It's very interesting. They come around, they hold their meats in like skewers and stuff, and they ask if you want meat, and they'll chop it up for you. And you have a little puck that you change. It has two colors, green and red. If it's red, they'll stop serving you. If it's green, that means you want some more meat. Waffle House is usually the only one I see open at time, besides various gas stations, of course. Yeah, I like traveling at night myself. Just because generally speaking, there's no one on the road, and you kind of have like a clear shot of where you're going. You don't have to deal with traffic. Especially in the 12-hour-long trips, one man. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Although I will say, if you get like stuck somewhere, though, you're in the middle of the night, no one's out. But yeah, I love traveling at night. Usually when I get there, I get to the destination morning time, I go to sleep. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think he is done. Trying to figure out what the other code's gonna be. Okay. You can do stripping up. Ooh. Huh. Or bathroom breaks. Unexpected ones. Man, what do you do in that kind of trip? Like an 8-hour trip? That's almost a whole day. Do you drive back that same day, or do you like rest there and then, go after you're rested? Oh, okay, so 4 hours there and 4 hours back. Gotcha. Whew, still. far as this, I don't know. The 1 hour trip, not 1 hour trip. Certain 1 hour trip seems just so long. But when you have company, man, it makes it a lot easier to bear, for sure. Next. This is weird. Oh wait, this is not the... Okay. Now... I don't know if yellow's gonna show up. It's about 3.5 hours one way. That kind of cruise stops. Gotcha. Man. Can you actually make the entire trip on like one fill tank of gas? That's a crazy long trip. Sun yellow. Especially considering it's a van that's full of people. Ooh. Let's see what this yellow looks like. Whoa! What kind of vans do y'all drive? I know vans are usually not very fuel efficient. I mean, especially if you have a full crew in there. I wouldn't expect that to be fuel efficient on highways, because I'm assuming you just burn 100% gas on highways because of, you know, doesn't have a strong electrical power. But the hybrids are usually great in city traffic because, you know, you don't need a lot of power, and the battery can last long enough. Is it comfy at least? Like really nice? I've never ridden and well, I remember riding a van a long time ago. It was I can't remember the brand name of it though. It was alright. But you know, I hear a lot about Toyotas, man, especially their vans. Pretty good from what I hear. I know there's actually I have a coworker that will only ever buy Toyota. I mean, you know, they earn a reputation for sure. Let that dry. Yellow doesn't look too bad. I mean, it kind of goes in there pretty well. Although I'm sure I still need a trick for it though. It's still somewhat transparent, but that should be a decent thing. I think that's what my coworker has too. He has some kids and they have a big van. I think they have a Sienna hybrid as well. I will say this. I guess I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I drive a plug-in hybrid. Ooh, hold on. I drive a plug-in hybrid van, not van, sorry, SUV, and the state charges for EV. I'm sorry, hybrid and plug-in hybrid. That's one charge, and EVs, pure EVs, as double that. Does Arkansas do that? I mean, I understand why they do it. Because you're saving so much money on gas, and they're using that gas money, the gas tax, for repairing roads and stuff, supposedly. Oh no. Oops. Weird topic we got onto there. I don't know if this was the topic that you wanted to. We don't have charge stations. No. Like I guess you don't drive a hybrid vehicle or a plug-in hybrid that you own. Because I know most states actually what they do is they hold on. Yes. What they do is they charge anyone who drives a hybrid or plug-in hybrid. There's an extra tax that they have to pay, and it's basically saying, hey, because you have an efficient vehicle, you're not using as much gas. We're gonna have to charge you extra on tax. And most states are EVs are full price. Just say $100, and then for plug-in hybrids and hybrids is half of that, usually $50 that you get charged every year. I just said, well, I guess, something to be mindful of, if you ever do get into like electric plug-in hybrids or hybrid vehicles, because that's kind of crazy efficient, especially in a van. That's just really, I would never have expected that. But then again, I guess I don't really know how far that trip is. I wouldn't doubt it to be far, especially if you have a group of people in your vehicle. That just eats up more gas too, because you have a heavier vehicle than normal. I don't think this is exactly the topic that you were getting into this video for, were you? Talking about cars and driving and stuff. Kind of funny. Random stuff happens for what we do. These fans, they head up really well. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, actually, interstate travel for vehicles is actually really good. It's not that bad, they say. A lot of people say, like, if you have what do you call highway miles, it's not as bad as city miles, because highway, you're just, you're flooring it in a sense, but you're consistent with your speed, versus city, where you're just a lot of stop and go traffic, which is really bad for the engine. Well, just bad for the engine because you're constantly accelerating and decelerating, whereas interstate just a constant speed. Yeah. Okay. Now, let me know what you think about this paint scheme. It doesn't look good to me at all. The yellow may be too bright or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can get. Yeah, the yellow is really, really, really bright. That kind of. Blue looks okay. Black looks okay. But I think the color scheme just doesn't work. Especially when you look at too much yellow, maybe. Nope, missed the spot. Yeah, the figures look nice, but the paint job, I don't know about that. The color doesn't seem to blend well. I think maybe the yellow might be too bright, or maybe just the color combination doesn't work well. Because the blue and the black looked okay, and the yellow being so bright, I'm not sure. I wonder if I just go with the blue and yellow. There's no sense of me painting this guy. Let me try red. I should have painted the other one, but red. Yeah, I don't know. I like so here's my Tau with my Tau commander. So he's like dark purple and yellow bright. That really looks good to me. I think I looked at like complementary colors, I believe, and I think purple and yellow were complementary. Oops. So it kind of worked out really well, like the yellow bright versus the dark purple. But let's see what red looks like. Oh, crap. Let's see, where did my paintbrush go? All right. All right, let's dilute the red a little bit. It's not too concentrated. It could fade a little bit. Let's try what the red looks like. This might be a bit better. Then again, I don't know. I kind of wanted to paint them, you know, a different paint than typical paint. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to paint them a color scheme that I've not painted before. So I've gone with blue, gold, red, purple, and yellow. I wanted to try to do orange, but I don't know what I think orange is like complementary of, is it black or purple or something like that? I don't know, I can't remember. I want to use colors I didn't use before. Someone suggested pink, and you know I was thinking about it. Well, I hate to drop out, but I guess I'm sitting in case I get called again. Had to stand short drivers this weekend. Hey man, no problem. Enjoyed talking with you. Had a weird conversation, but it was all good. Enjoy your sleep. Try to. I'm about to go to sleep myself too, because I got work too. And drive safely, man. Oof. All right, thank you, man. Take it easy. Red doesn't look all that much better. I have no idea what kind of color I'm going to paint this guy's. Yellow looked a little bit better than red. I like it popping out like that. Two dark colors and a bright yellow. So far, at least between the red and the yellow, I'm liking the yellow so much more than the red. Oops. The camera being inverted maybe flipped the wrong hand. Yeah. Oh. There we go. About the same level. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Gonna find out what final colors to paint these guys. I am not sure. I guess the blue's gonna be okay. Which then I can... I'm not sure. I have to think about it. I'll have to do some more research about what color combination to go with. I need to look up the yellow. Maybe green. But cops in green. Space cops in green. Doesn't sound right. Obviously the blue and the black looks pretty good, but I'd like a little bit more color combination maybe. Well, anyways, it's really, really late, and at least I streamed for an hour. I gotta go because I gotta go to bed and wake up in the morning. Wake up in the afternoon, actually, not in the morning because it's morning right now. So, nice if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching.